Hi, this is Paul. I want to make a video since everybody else is making a video about the whole Joy Taylor FS1 Skip Bayless situation. Hairdresser, I don't have her exact name, but I know her name is uh, kind of hard to pronounce. But she's suing FS1. I think she's suing Skip Bayless, and I forgot who else she's suing. But I think that's the main people that she's suing because she's saying that basically Skip Bayless basically sexually harassed her. She even mentioned that allegedly, and the manager, I think it was the guy who's like who's running the general manager. I think she even said it in her lawsuit that he grabbed her butt and stuff, and she even brought Joy Taylor into this whole scenario because she was doing the hair and makeup for Joy and stuff, and she said that 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 she noticed when she went to dinner with them that she knew that they were kind of having a relationship. Okay, and then I think she even mentioned, she said that Joy Taylor went with her husband and this executive and his wife to dinner, and that's when the husband apparently saw the body language allegedly and basically divorced Joy Taylor. But Joy Taylor, apparently she kept moving up because I think they said she was originally in Miami, and I think she was doing, I know she's the sister of Jason Taylor, Miami Dolphins linebacker. I think he's a Hall of Fame. I think he's in the Hall of Fame, Football Hall of Fame. I may not be sure about that. But anyway, they said she was doing like a radio show and she was being a bartender and stuff. But apparently, I think somebody recommended her to FS1, and I think she went there for like a tryout or something. And then that's how, I guess, how she got the job. And and I know they were saying that they were coming up with the concept before, I forgot, what was the show first? No, Skip's show. I forgot the name of the show. But apparently, when they were getting ready to, they came up with the idea they were going to do a debate show with Skip and Shannon Sharp. And I guess the guy asked, he went to dinner with Skip and asked Skip to let Joy, I guess, let her be the moderator. Okay, and Skip didn't want her to be the moderator because apparently he said he didn't think she knew that much about sports. But I guess the guy, told Skip they were good friends, and he told him, "Listen, can you do me a solid?" And allegedly, and give her the gig. And so she was there on that show for a little bit, and then she left. And then I know I think they brought the blonde chick in. I forgot her name. They brought her in, and then I think there was somebody. Then she left, and I think they brought somebody else in before Shannon left and stuff. But the whole big thing is they're basically saying allegedly that this woman is saying that Joy Taylor was basically sleeping her way to the top, sleeping her way to get on these certain shows because she was the moderator on the show with Skip and Shannon, and then she went, I think, the Collins show for a little bit, and then from Collins show she went to Speak. I think that was the show with Marcus Wiley, not Marcus Wiley. Yeah, well, originally I think it was Marcus Wiley and Jason Whitlock was on the show originally, and I think then Jason Whitlock left, and then I think Ocho came on, and then Marcus Wiley left, and then it was Ocho. Then they brought in the running back from the Eagles, him, and they brought I think James Jones, and then they had I think a sports reporter there too, and then they had her on the show. And then I think after that she left that show, and then they gave her own show, her with Keyshawn and Paul Pierce. And that's currently where she is now. Now, personally, I know people say, "Well, she didn't know anything." To me, when I watch the shows, okay, and I'll give you my honest opinion, it seemed like she knew what she was talking about. Okay, now whether she did or not, that's another whole thing. Maybe, I don't know if people were helping her or not, but it seemed to me like she knew what she was talking about when I would watch it. And of course, she's an attractive woman, a very attractive woman. Okay, and so there's that issue, and then there's the issue of Skip Bayless. This hairdresser was saying basically Skip Bayless was basically pressuring her to be his side piece because Skip Bayless is married, and I think she even said that he offered her 1.5 million. That he said basically that allegedly, this is from her, that he could change her life, and she kept trying to put him off, and and he was just kind of relentless with her, and she even I think she talked to Joy about this and all that, and she told I think she told a couple of people, and I think that's why she purposely dragged Joy Taylor into this thing. So I guess when they had the court case, she could have Joy Taylor testify that she told her about Skip, Skip hitting on her and stuff, and about the guy that she was dating, the exec that she was dating that grabbed her butt, and she told Joy about that. And Joy told her to let it go. So I think that's why she dragged Joy into it. So this is it's crazy, and people are, and I think she even mentioned that she said that Joy told her that because once I think what happened was this, uh, once she got the job, as the moderator, and then she saw her out with Ocho, and she thought, oh, okay, she's sleeping. She could tell. She said she could tell from their body language allegedly that her and Ocho was close. Okay, and so she advised. She said, listen, maybe that's not a good idea because she apparently she didn't know who Ocho was, but she said this is not a good idea. When she saw him she saw him around FS1. She said maybe this is not a smart idea to be banging or sleeping with the executive, then sleeping with another person. Maybe that. But then she said Joy Taylor told her allegedly, I'm not worried about it because I can always say, me too, this guy, and say he forced me to, have sex with me, to keep my job or something like that. Apparently, that's all the stuff that's in the lawsuit. Okay, and it is crazy. And also, like I said, the part I think the skip part got kind of first it was a bigger thing I think at first because skip, but then the Joy Taylor part, anytime you have sex and money and stuff, it just it drives the narrative. Okay, and then a lot of people were making videos about it. Jason Whitlock, who used to, like I said, he used to run that, he used to host that show, speak originally. He started talking about it. A lot of commentators were talking about it. I think even Stephen A. Smith was talking about it. So again, I don't know if they're going to sell this out of court. I don't know if they may settle it out of court because I don't know if you want this type of thing to go to trial. So I could see maybe FS1 maybe selling her out of court. I don't know how much money she's asking for, but I could see FS1 saying, you know what, we don't want this headache, we don't want this nightmare, so we're gonna settle this out of court. The skip part is just insane. And who was it that said that? I think it was it Stephen A. Smith? Stephen A. Smith, who worked with Skip Bayless on First Take for a lot of years. He said, I don't know about this story because Skip Bayless I know is notoriously cheap, so I can't see him offer nobody $1.5 million. But you never know with people and stuff. So but personally, if you want to ask my opinion, and remember, this is my channel, my views and opinions. I don't think Skip offered her. The Skip hit on her, I could see that, but offer her 1.5 million, I don't think so. That part I don't believe. The part about Joy Taylor, unfortunately, I think I do believe that part about her, doing what she had to do to advance her career to get, bumped up and put on shows and stuff. I know people say, well, you're saying that because he's a woman. Hey, women do it. I think even men do it. They want to get a certain place, and especially if they know that higher up likes them, they'll do what they have to do to get ahead. And like I said, I guess like I said, the only person I think had the right to be mad who was her husband, Joy Taylor, because she was married before. But after that, after she got divorced, anything she did after that is on her own. To me, it just to me it's not. I know people say, well, she shouldn't sleep her way to the top. But look what happened to Fox before with Rupert Murdoch and Roger Ailes with him sexually harassing the women in Fox. And I should figure because this is still Fox, but this is just FS1. But they got a long history of having sexual predators on their payroll. It's absolutely ridiculous with this whole thing. Now, will Joy Taylor survive this? I don't know. Do you think FS1 may decide to let her go? She didn't. I'm trying to think. I mean, they could technically. I don't know if they could technically fire her and say because she was sleeping with her boss, and I think they have rules against fraternization. So maybe they could sue her because of that, or fire her because of that. But I think after a while, and maybe especially if FS1 settles this lawsuit, I think it made this go away, especially the Joy Taylor part. I think that made this go away because people always, they were saying it before, and now with this woman coming out with this lawsuit, they're saying it even more. But in the end, she's not suing Joy Taylor. She's suing FS1. Okay, so I just don't, you know, how Joy Taylor is just gonna, you know, how you function with people around, you know, thinking that you did. People are already thinking it anyway. Before, they were thinking about it before that, okay? And let's say TV is a visual medium, okay? We all know that, okay? And Joy Taylor is a very attractive woman, okay? And I like her takes on sports, okay? I do. I actually do. I think she comes across. I know when I watch her, she comes across that she knows what she's doing. So I don't know why. You know, unless they want to fire her because of, you know, the whole exec thing. I mean, I guess they could have grounds to do that, but I don't know if the statute of limitations has run out. But the whole Skip thing, though, remember Skip retired. Remember he left. So she's not. I don't think she's. I don't know if she's suing Skip directly. I think she's suing FS1. But if she is suing Skip Bayless personally, and hold on, let me just see that if she is. Hold on. Oh, okay, hold on. Let's see something. Skip Bayless. Let's see, FS1 lawsuit is Skip Bayless hold on. Skip. I put Scop. Skip Bayless being sued yeah, okay. Okay, he is being sued because she's suing Fox Sports, excuse me, and Skip Bayless sued by former hairstylist for allegedly sexual battery and retaliation. Okay, so so he is part of excuse me, he is part of the lawsuit. So like I said, FS1 can settle their part of it, but I don't know if Skip. What if Skip says, you know what, I'm going to fight this? He could say that. He could say, you know what, I'm going to fight this. I'm not. I didn't do it, and then it'll really get interesting. Or what if he settles? This is going to get very, very wacky and very wild. Okay, and like I said, TV is a visual medium. On these sports shows, they want attractive women on there because hey, you got a majority of men watching these shows. Okay, right? And men are visual creatures, right? And we like to see pretty things and pretty women. Okay, and like I said, I never, excuse me, my voice cracked. I never had a problem with Joy Taylor's with her takes on stuff. I thought she came across as knowledgeable, okay, and like she knew what she was talking about. So that's why I got no beef with her. And, but like I said, she's not getting sued. Joy Taylor. It's just that her reputation is basically taking a real big hit. But she's not being sued by this lady. Skip Bayless is being sued at FS1. And like I said, FS1 may settle the suit, but I don't know about Skip. Skip may want to fight it. So who knows? But maybe his lawyer will tell him, listen, if FS1 is going to settle it, you settle it too. We want this to go away quickly. Okay? Just give her a couple of, you know, give her a couple, because I think she's suing them for 4-point-something million. So maybe they can give her half of that. Who knows? But if the lawyer may tell Skip, you know what, just settle it. But Skip may be stubborn. He may say, you know what, I didn't do this. But they were saying all kinds of wild things. Basically, she said Skip allegedly was jealous. She thought he was so jealous of Shannon Sharp. He thought Shannon Sharp was having sex with this hairstylist, and she told him, "No, I'm not having sex with him." But they said she basically said that Skip was so thirsty for her. He's and jealous of Shannon. He thought Shannon was hitting it too. So it was absolutely nuts. It's crazy. Again, when you're dealing with sex and power and money, okay, and you're dealing with humans, so these things can happen, okay. But personally, I believe the Joy Taylor part. Again, that's just my opinion. That she did what she had to do to get in there, and to me, she's like I said, I like her takes when I watch those shows. I think she comes across like she knows what she's talking about. So I got no beef with her. Okay, but the Skip Bayless part, I could believe him maybe, you know, trying to hit on the woman. I could believe that part, but offering her 1.5 million, I don't know about that part. That part I'm a little shaky. I kind of believe Stephen A. Smith when he says that Skip Bayless is cheap, notoriously cheap. So I can't see him offering a woman $1.5 million to be his side piece. Okay, I just can't see that happening. Okay, maybe like I said, Skip was seeing, you know, because I know allegedly, because I think they were saying that Joy even maybe she had a relationship with Shannon, but again, that's allegedly. I don't know if that's true or not, because the woman didn't mention that. She just mentioned Ocho and the exec that she thought that they were sleeping. You know, they were sleeping with Joy Taylor. You know, so who knows? It's a very wacky world. Okay. Anyway, let me know what you think of this whole Joy Taylor Skip Bayless lawsuit situation. What do you think happened? What do you think? What are your opinion on it? What do you think really happened? Okay, like I said, I think Joy Taylor did what she had to do to advance. I definitely believe that. Okay, Skip Bayless, I don't believe he offered her the money, the 1.5 million. I do believe he hit on her, that I believe, but I don't believe he offered her 1.5 million. I just don't believe that part about that. I mean, because let's be honest. If Skip wants some strange, okay, why would you do it to a woman? Although maybe because other people were doing it in that company, he decided to take his shot. Maybe that's why. But I can't see how. And they always tell you that don't ask where you eat. Basically, don't mess around when you eat, because if you get involved with somebody at your job, then it's going to be awkward. If you break up with them, then you got to see them every day, and it's going to get awkward. Feelings are going to hurt, and you may wind up getting fired or having to quit, because then it'll be very awkward. Okay, if you break up with a chick that you were screwing for a little bit, then it gets very awkward. But anyway, let me know what you think. Feel free to leave comments down below. In the description box, I have links to my Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram. Also have a link to my main channel, Trepacer, as well. Also have a link down below to my Patreon $5 a month. Tons of content. Over 200 videos on there, 5 different categories. You get 5-minute preview clips of all the content. Follow the link. Also have a link down below to my merchandise store. As you can see, I'm wearing my baseball shirt with my logo on it. I sell hats, t-shirts, mugs, sweatshirts, hoodies, water bottles, teddy bears. Follow the link. It'll take you to the store. Also, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel, and I truly appreciate it. Also, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so you know when I upload new content to this channel. And this is Paul saying so long, and take care.